Okay, now I want to talk to you about principle for designing a speaking technique. This is important because we're going to be teachers, so we need to know special characteristics of designing speaking techniques. We got to apply these techniques to the students, or what we're going to make on class. The first one, techniques should cover the spectrum of learner needs. We need to know what learner needs and be focused on that. If we are going to focus on accuracy, we need to make interaction, meaning, and fluency activities too. For example, when you do a jigsaw group technique, play a game, you have to be sure that this includes techniques designed to help a student to perceive the use of building blocks of language. At the same time, of course, don't bore your student to death with lifeless repetitions drill. Number 2, techniques should be intrinsically motivated. This is one of the most important facts in this that you have to know in this principle for speaking these techniques. You should motivate your students. Try all time to appeal to the student's ultimate goals and interests, their needs to knowledge, and for being all there can be. This is a familiar phrase that you could use to motivate students. Many times the students don't know why we ask them to do certain things. It usually pays to tell them why. This is really important, to tell a student why they should know about something, or a specified rule, or grammar, or something like that. Number 3, techniques should encourage the use of authentic language in meaningful context. It's not easy to keep coming up with meaningful interaction. It takes energy and creativity to devise authentic context and meaningful interaction. This is very important. When you are based your context on authentic facts or authentic context, it is better for them to learn, because sometimes you use experiences, your own or other experiences, and it could help the learning and knowledge, the student and knowledge, sorry. Number 4, provide appropriate feedback and correction. Most EFL situation students are totally dependent on teacher for useful linguistic feedback. It is important that you take advantage of your knowledge of English to inject this kind of corrective feedback that are appropriate for the moment. It's important that you, we have seen in special didactic, we have to choose the right moment to error corrections and appropriate feedback for your students when you are designing specified techniques in an EFL classroom. Capitalize on natural link between speaking and listening. This is a very good idea to apply in an EFL classroom. Many interactive techniques can involve speaking, with also course include listening, and the two skills can be reinforced each other. A skill in producing language are often initiated through comprehension. There is a very close speaking and listening are very close when you apply some techniques. So you should reinforce this with a special technique. When you are deciding to teach speaking, you should do also listening technique. Number 6, give students opportunities to initiate oral communication. Part of oral communication competence is the ability to initiate conversation, to nominate topic, to ask questions, to control conversation, and to change the subject. As you design and use speaking techniques, ask yourself if you have allowed a student to initiate language. This is very important. For example, when you use a technique of speaking in class, or question-answer technique, you should let the student to take initiative in the topic you are trying to introduce. If they follow the topic, it's okay. If they want to change it, the topic to another more interest topic for them, let them do that and follow them and try to keep the oral communication line or link. Number 7, encourage the development of speaking strategies. Students simply have not thought about developing their own personal strategies for accomplishing oral communicative purpose. Your classroom can be one in which students become aware of and have a chance of practice strategies as this one. I bring you some strategies that you can apply for encourage speaking strategies. Asking for clarification. What is this? What is that? Asking someone to repeat something. Excuse me, could you repeat it again? Or could you say it again for me? Could you explain this for me? Using fillers. I mean, well, in order to gain time to process. Native speakers use these fillers to process information. They say, while they are looking for ordering and to find in their thoughts the answer to or organize their thoughts in the mind. Using conversation maintenance cues. All right, yeah, of course. Is when we are agree with the topic we are doing. We use these cues to follow, to let the speaker know that you are following him. Getting someone's attention. Hey, say, so, when you are talking in a special conversation or colloquial conversation with someone, you could use these cues to maintain the conversation, maintain the attention of the speaker. Using mime or non-verbal expression to convey meaning. Yes, sometimes when we are not when we don't know English so good, we use our hands, we use our head to say yes, to say no, that you agree, you are not agree. It's important that you use all of these tools in speaking drills, in speaking techniques for students, right? And the students should know all of this so they can apply in daily and formal conversation. This is all I have from principles from designing speaking techniques. I hope you like it. Well, thank you.